Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to integrate Instagram into n8n. So as you can see here, I have a blank canvas. So today I'm not going to be using a template. We're just going to be building something really simple from scratch. Nothing too practical, just demonstrating how you can use n8n to post to your Instagram account, and then you can begin automating after that. So I'm going to quickly brush over what you're going to need in order for this to work, and then we're going to start building. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. All right, so let's brush over super quick what we're going to need in order for this to work. So you're going to need a Facebook account. That's what you're going to be using to sign in to the Facebook developers page. So if you don't have a Facebook account, go ahead and create one right now. Otherwise, you're going to be using your personal Facebook account if you have one. And then you're going to want to make sure that you have a Facebook account linked to your Instagram business account. If your Instagram account is a personal one, just switch it over to business and link that with your Facebook account. And then when you're in your developers portal or developers page for Facebook, in order for your app to go live, you're going to have to put in a website URL and a privacy policy page. So that's one of the requirements in order for that app to go live. And then once all this is all created and all set up, it's going to generate an access token. This is what you're going to use to punch into n8n in order for your Instagram account to connect to n8n and then begin automating. So with this out of the way, let's get started with creating our app in your Facebook developers account. I'll put the link for that in the description below. So let's start off with that before we connect Instagram. Okay, so starting off in the meta for developers, you're going to go to developers.facebook.com. Again, I'll put that link below in the description, but you'll be taken here. And like I said earlier, you're going to sign in with your personal Facebook account. Once you've done that, you're going to be taken to this page right here. And on the top right, you're going to see something that says My Apps. So go ahead and click on that, and we'll get this process started for creating our app. So these are my test ones here. You're going to click on Create App on the top right. And then right here, you're just going to give your app a name. So I'm just going to type in YouTube Test Demo just for testing purposes, because I'm just going to delete this later. I'm just going to leave it there. My email address. Right here, you're going to be taken to the use cases page. Right here on the left hand side, you're going to click on Other. And on the main part here, Other. Then click Next. And then once you're taken to this page here, you're going to click on Business. Next. Right here, you're going to be just taken over to an overview, going over your app name, email address, and then this is where you select your Instagram business account, which is what I was talking about earlier. Once you have that selected, then you can go ahead and create app. So as far as the app creation process goes, that's pretty much it. So that wasn't too bad. What we're going to do next is connect our products. So you're going to be taken to this page right here, add products to your app. Now, right here, you'll see Instagram, and then you're going to click on Setup. All right, now once you're taken to this next page right here, on the left hand side, you're going to see App Settings. Click on that drop down and then click on Basic. Okay, so now this is the part where you're going to put in your business website information. So you're going to put in your domain, privacy policy, and then you're going to need user data deletion URL. So right here, I'm just going to put my business website. I have a privacy policy page, so I put that in there. In terms of service, I just put my business domain, and I did the same thing for user data deletion URL. So that's all you're gonna need here. You can ignore the rest, like logo, unless you want to put a logo, but you don't need to. And you can leave this blank as well. So after that, click on Save Changes. All right, now once all this information is saved, you're ready to go live with your app. So right here at the top, you'll see this toggle button for live. Let's go ahead and click on that. Okay, so once that's done, you're gonna see this turn blue and your app is live. So now that we've done that, we're gonna move on to our Meta Business Suite, where we're gonna set up a system user and then connect that to an app. And that's what's gonna allow us to generate our token. So let's get started with that process now. Okay, so next up, you're gonna be in your Meta Business Suite. I'm gonna put a link to this in the description below. I believe I said that already, so sorry if I repeat myself. But anyways, you're going to be taken here. What you're going to do is you're going to go right here, click on Settings on the bottom left. Just get that out of the way. And then, like I said earlier, we're going to create a system user. So on the left-hand side here, system user. Just go ahead and click Add. Give it a name. I'm just going to name it YouTube Test. And then create system user. I reached the max. Okay. All right, that's okay. So for me, it's showing this because I have too many users. But what's going to happen for you is you're going to show your users here on the list of system users. So let's just pretend like I created this one here. You're going to click on the three dots. You're going to go Assign Assets. Now you're going to select your assets here, and then you're going to click or select everything on the bottom and click on Assign Assets. Boom. Once you've done that, you can select Done. Now what we're going to do is connect our app. So if you go right here, go to Apps, YouTube Test Demo. All right, now right here, you're gonna assign people. This is the system user that we just created. Select full control and assign. All right, done. So now that system user is connected to that app that we just created, we're gonna go back to system user and then select the system user that we just created. Then we're gonna create generate token. Almost there. All right, select app, select the one that we just created. Okay, my bad, I had to refresh. When you refresh your app and you select your system user, just make sure that you see your new app right here, then generate token. And then there we go. Now I'm seeing YouTube Test Demo. So sorry about that. Okay, anyways, you're gonna click on next. This is important right here. You don't want your token to expire. Otherwise, you're gonna have to do this whole process again. You don't wanna do that. All right, so click on never. And then this makes sure that it never expires, obviously, so never. Then click next. Select permissions. All right, so you're gonna need 8 permissions here. Instagram basic. I don't have them memorized. I have them written down here. Business management. And then these 4 right here. Instagram publish, comments, insight messages. Finally, show list. And then publish video. Actually, I'm going to add this one. So it's going to be 9 threads, business, basic. Okay, I think that's all I need. I'm just going to quickly skim through everything. Okay, that seems to be all good. So it should look like this, 9 options selected. Once you've done that, you're going to click on generate token. It's just going to show a window opening up, showing your token. Oh, you have to verify your account, so go ahead and do that. So this is the email address that I put in. I'm just going to go into my email, copy that code that I get. I'm going to put it in here. So click on send email. Okay, so I got the code. I'm just going to put in here, submit. Done. Okay, once you put in your code and you submit, you're going to have to wait a little bit and then maybe hit refresh a couple times. But what you're going to need to see is right here where it says access token generation approved. Took about, I don't know, maybe 20 seconds. So once that's done, then you can click on generate token one more time. And then it's going to show you your access token. So you're going to copy this and then you're going to save it somewhere where you won't lose it. I'm just going to put it to the side for now. Okay, hit done. All right, that's it. We created our credentials in Instagram. We set up our app. So now we're going to move over to n8n. We're just going to build a super basic workflow. I'll show you what to put in for the Facebook nodes, and then we'll do a little demonstration. So let's go ahead and move on to that step now. Okay, so let's finally start building in n8n. So like I said, no template here. I'm just going to be building something really simple from scratch. So just follow along. It's not going to be too bad here. So right here, what I'm going to be starting off with for the trigger is a form submission. So n8n form. So I'm just going to give it a title. So YouTube demo. I'm going to leave that blank. You're going to need two fields here. So this is going to be image URL. Enter URL here. I don't think it's too necessary. I'm just going to put required. Add another form field. This is going to be caption. And then enter caption here. Required. All right. So this is the form right here. This isn't going to be super practical. Again, this is just demonstrating how to, or how n8n can send data over to Instagram, and then it can post all your content for you. So what this form is going to be doing, I'm just going to hit execute here. It's going to pass through an image URL and a caption. So these two things are required for the Facebook node. I'm going to hit cancel there. So once you've done that, click on the plus sign right here, and you're going to want to look for Facebook Graph API. Go ahead and click on that. Okay, now right here, you're going to click on create new credential. And this is where you're going to put in the token that you just saved. So I'm going to put that here. I'm just going to name this YouTube demo. Paste. Save. And hopefully for you, you get the green banner here saying that the connection was successful. All right. That's all you need to do for the connecting for your Facebook account. Nice and easy. Click on that, close. Now for the settings here, this can be default. This is going to be post. This just pick the latest version. Edge, you're going to put media. And then for the node, you're going to have to go back into your Meta Business Suite for a quick moment. And you're going to go to Instagram accounts. Oh, so right here is where you're going to see your ID. This is what's going to be required. All right, for your Facebook node. And then you're just going to paste it right here. So I'll do that in a moment. What you're going to need to do as well is add option and then click on query parameters. You're going to add two parameters. So like I said, you're going to need your image URL, and it has to be typed in like this, image underscore URL. After that, you're going to put caption. That's just going to be caption. So leave it like this for now. What you're going to do next is execute just a trigger, or actually I'm just going to open this. Stop listening, execute from here. You're going to get this form. Now I have a test URL that you can use. It's just something that I got from Unsplash. It's just a stock image. Again, this is just testing. I'll put this in the link as well, or in the description as well, if you want to fool around with that. Or you can find your own stock image. I just went to unsplash.com, grabbed a random image, copied the URL. So I'm going to post that here. Caption, I'm just going to put, this is a test. And then I'm going to hit submit. That's all I needed to do for now. Because when you go back into your Facebook Graph API node, just open that here. All right, once you're here, you're just gonna drag and drop your image URL right there, and then the caption, this block, you're just gonna drag and drop, put it in this value right here. All right, now you're gonna execute this step. Awesome. This is what you should be getting. You should be getting an ID. This is the creation ID. So if you're building something like this, just rename this create container ID. Sorry, not creation ID. It's going to be a container ID. So I'm just going to rename it that. Leave this like this. We're already more than halfway through. You're going to click on the plus sign again here. Open up Facebook Graph API one more time. We're going to need 2 nodes. So the first node generates this ID. The second one is going to take that content and it's going to put it in your Instagram account. So this should automatically fill up with your credentials. This is going to be default. This is going to be post one more time. Make sure it matches the same version. Node, you're just going to put in the exact same node that you put in your last Facebook Facebook node there. Edge is going to be media underscore publish. All right. Now you're going to put, now you're going to add options, query parameters one more time. This time you're going to need 3. So add parameter 3 times. All right. All right. Now here, you're going to have to put in your image URL and caption again. But this time you're going to also need creation underscore ID. All right. And then the rest are going to be the same, image underscore URL. Caption is just going to be caption. All right. Now, right from here, you're going to drag and drop ID into value for creation ID. You're going to expand the form submission. And then one more time, you're just going to put image URL there. Caption right there as well. All right. Okay. I put in my node above earlier. So now once you have all your settings set, you're going to execute this app and this is going to be testing. So this is going to put this image. I'll show you what that is here. And it's going to be this picture of the Rocky Mountains. All right, so it's going to take that image and this caption, this is test, to my business Instagram account. All right, let's see how this works. So click on execute step right here. All right, looks like that worked there. It gave me that ID. Let's go to my Instagram account. All right, so this is it right here. Let's do a refresh. Boom, there it is. There's that picture. 17 seconds ago. It was actually more like 1 or 2 seconds, but anyways, this is, let's look for the caption. Oh, right here. I don't know why I couldn't see it. This is a test right here. Perfect. Excellent. All right, and there you have it, guys. That's how you connect Instagram to n8n, and then that's how you post to your Instagram account using n8n with the 2 Facebook Graph API nodes. I'm gonna be making another video that has a bit of a more, I guess, practical way of posting to Instagram. I'm gonna tie it into an existing workflow that I built before, so you can have more capabilities when automating your social media. So just stay tuned for that. I'm gonna be posting that up shortly. But in the meantime, fool around with this, try different triggers, see what you can do with what you've learned so far with AI agents if you want to create your own workflow. But yeah, hopefully that all made sense. It wasn't too difficult, and I hope you found that useful. If you get stuck or have any questions, feel free to leave a question in the comments. I'll try my best to help you as much as I can. And also like and subscribe if you like content like this. It really helps out the channel. But in the meantime, have fun with building workflows. I'll see you in the next video. Happy automating.